Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Super Mario 64 free-for-all Lockout Bingo, sponsored by Urban Arts Partnership, a multi-year college prep program which teaches students both the arts and technology of video game development, preparing them for degrees and careers in tech. How's it going? Again, I'm Collins VG, joined here in the booth with my best friend, Saren Mew. How are we doing today, Saren?
You know, I'm doing pretty good. I'm running on like low energy, low batteries. It's been a long day, but it's been a lot of fun, a lot of Mario action. We saw some Jack and Daxter earlier. I was pretty stoked to see that. But now we got some Mario 64, and you know, it's something a little bit more familiar with. Bingo, not so familiar with, but you know, hoping I can get some insight from you as well as perhaps the audience.
Yeah, absolutely. Bingo, definitely a bit different than a race format than we're used to, so should be fun. It's kind of a little bit, I'm not going to, well, I guess we'll go with RNG dependent based on your card. And then a lot of it is just decision-making skills, on-the-fly routing, so on and so forth. Really tests the game knowledge. So we will see, out of all these runners, BizzareScape, YogoC, and MrQazwet. Hope I pronounced that correctly. We'll see who has the best game knowledge, because execution, unless it's really close, not super important. It's more about the row you choose, but since we're doing Lockout, you know how that goes. So anyway, I mean, let's get going if we're ready.
I'm a little scared. I was doing the countdown, somebody started typing and then they stopped typing, so hopefully they're ready. But yeah, we getting going here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little confused. Very confused, in fact. QazWet restarting his timer, but his game feed is not going. I have to assume that's going to be remedied shortly. But we will see. Let me get this card revealed here so we can start looking at some things and some stuff. Hopefully QazWet can figure things out on his end.
Yeah, hopefully soon, but all right, looks like we got the board revealed. And obviously, runner's going to be heading over to BOB. Maybe get a little bomb clip out of the way and something else perhaps, but you know, looking at this, it's Lockout, so you're just trying to get as many squares as you can. So, I mean, there is strategy. You do want to get to, like, the squares as fast as possible. So there is still, you know, a little bit of routing involved as BizzareScape misses the bomb clip. YogoC hitting his, not too much of an issue. And, you know, I'm trying to look at this card here and see what I would go for first. You know, off the top of my head, this is actually kind of a tough one, in all honesty. I think maybe JRB 100 wouldn't be too bad, but then again, that's just early on. So I don't really know, honestly. This is definitely a you know, a card. But I would say, first things first, you're probably going to want to go ahead and get 130 coins out of the way in Whomp's Fortress.
Oh, okay, we got QazWet's feedback. That is powerful. That is epic. I'm happy.
Excellent. So yeah, just for all the folks. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say some more garbage.
I was gonna explain to the audience here. We have a half an hour time limit So at half an hour, 30 minutes, we will end and see who has the most. But yeah, like I said, in my opinion, what you want to do first here is grab those 130 coins in Womp's Fortress. There are quite a few coins in Womps here. Interesting strat. BizzareScape going for the Womp King first. So we're going to spawn the tower. I wonder what the rationale is behind that. I don't know, anything on the card specifically kind of stand out to you here?
Not gonna lie, I was more focused on the technical difficulties here getting started out. I'm just now perusing the card. Not seeing a whole lot of 100 coin stars. Let's see, we got LLL and JRB, which honestly I don't believe these runners are going to be racing towards JRB anytime fast, but 400 coin stars could be a good one. I mean, you do have a 30-minute time limit in this format for each round, 3 rounds. So it's something to think about. You know, you want to get some of those early things out of the way. 30 total stars is quite a bit to do. Opening 9 cannons is an adventure as well, and looks like we're going to get YogoC on the board first with that 130 coins.
Yep. So it looks like to me, if I were to do this, I would collect this 100 coin, obviously, you get 130. So that's going to be 100 coin down out of the, what'd you say, 4? Where is that square?
There's 400 coin stars. Yep. It's right in the middle on the left side.
Yep. So you're finishing you're finishing this one. So there's number 1. There's a block for SSL and LOL. So in all honesty, I think maybe rushing to JRB real quick and then doing the SSL and LOL 100 coin would be really solid because you're unlocking 4 squares plus the squares that are just for the 100 coins alone. So if you know how to do those 100 coins, I mean, that's pretty solid. It's a pretty solid start. And, you know, it's not too difficult to get to basement here. If Yogo were to rush that, you know, he only has to do a couple more stars here in Womps and probably just, you know, the 1 in JRB. And honestly, at that point, you might as well just go for the red coin star as well and then get to the basement as fast as you can. But looks like we'll be seeing an interesting route here. 4 stars going to CCM, so maybe we'll see 100 coin CCM out of Yogo.
Yeah, it is possible. I mean, if we're going upstairs, we might as well get the some coins upstairs as well. The more I look at this card, the more 100 coin stars are appearing to me. My sleepy eyes missing a lot of them at the start, but I mean, Wet Dry World 100 coin, SSL like you were saying, LOL. I feel like SSL is a little bit tricky, especially if you're not like a 120 star runner.
Yeah.
Definitely requires some game knowledge.
Oh, definitely agreed on that end. You know, this is a perfect. I mean, for a 120 runner, which I don't believe any of these guys run 120, it'd be the perfect you know, card, just because it just really is 100 coin heavy. But looks like we're seeing an early 100 coin out of YogoC here, and can miss 1. Kind of going for like a more traditional, like a CCM 17 sort of 100 coin route, not racing the Penguin, obviously. So able to miss the 1 coin, and looks like he did. So he'll be all set, and he'll knock out another 100 coin star. Yeah, and then he's well on his way to getting that 4 100 coin stars. So YogoC is definitely on a pretty good, definitely starting pretty well here, off pretty well. I guess we'll have to see what the other guys decide to do. Looks like BizzareScape headed to the basement. Is MrQazwet grabbing the owl? So I presume we'll see a no-reds out of here from BizzareScape and head straight down to the basement.
Yeah, I believe both Yogo and MrQazwet are on emulator. Really hard to tell if Bizzare is even playing the game at all with the bitrate, but could be anywhere from, you know, N64 to IQ at this point.
Perhaps an Xbox original emulator or something along those lines.
That would be legendary, I'm not gonna lie.
He's playing on an iPod.
TI-84 emulator busted out for the tournament.
I wouldn't be surprised at that point if one of those calculators could run Mario. Alright, so looks like BizzareScape finishing up Dark World here, as YogoC will have 8 and presumably head up to Dark World and then down into the basement, as MrQazwet really struggling on wall kicks will work here.
Oh, and ground pound.
Right through the gap. Hole in one.
Yeah, we're not seeing a lot of squares being claimed here. Expecting to see some more things pan out for these runners as we get deeper in. We do a lot of star collecting, but not a lot of square collecting, which is indeed the goal here. I mean, lose Mario's hat is a pretty good one to grab here too. I mean, doesn't take much time. Does lose you a bit of time every time you enter and exit a painting rather. But I feel like for these qualifier matches, losing Mario's hat's honestly been like a strong square. Like, it's just kind of a free square, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's really easy to do in SSL, so, you know, for BizzareScape, kind of a no-brainer here, in all honesty. Just have the Klepto snag your hat, you should be all good to go. And, yeah, like you said, it's losing, what is it, it's like a quarter of a second or half a second every time you exit the painting. It's not really that big of a deal in this qualifier match. I think once you get past the qualifiers, definitely have to be a bit more strategic.
Yeah, maybe try to grab it later, but I mean, it's always kind of a tug-of-war game.
So I'm not really certain. Oh, it looks like we've gone ahead and BizzareScape did lose the hat, so that was a good decision.
Did that tell somebody to use red, or did people just not follow directions? I can't tell.
Yes. So I'm very curious what YogoC is doing here. Scanning for... Oh, All-Stars and B.O.B. You know, not my first choice. I wouldn't particularly look to do that, in all honesty. Especially not being a 120 runner. You know, I do think that it is a bit of a bad play to go for these. Just because already right here, I mean, you're losing 8 seconds, probably more. It's going to be more like 10. And oh, takes that bonk! Barely avoiding that fall. That is one of the most devastating falls. Oh, and Yogo, I don't think, is going to open the cannon. As BizzareScape takes a death on side hop, I strongly suggest that if you're in a position to just wait here, that you open the cannon. Like, for real. You're just sitting here losing a lot of time, and you're going to have to open the cannon again anyway to get the 100 coin, you know?
Yeah, going for that All-Stars and BOB. I don't expect any of the players to go for All-Stars and DDD. Just kind of a dead space, to be honest. Well, I guess you kind of double up with the 5 stars. It is a double to say it accurately in Mario 64 terms, but DDD is a long stage. I mean, swimming takes a long time, and like I said, I'm not sure how comfortable these players are with 120 star. Actually, I can take a look. I do have the research. Let's see here. Looks like all players don't have a 120 star run, so
yeah,
would be shocked.
I am very, very curious as to. Oh, you know, I still think that it was in Yogo's best interest to open that cannon regardless, while waiting. Because, you know, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of this routing decision here on Yogo's end. It looks like MrQazwet's going to be going for Jeremy 100. A pretty tough star if you're a 120 runner. If you don't have experience, honestly, really tough. So I don't know what we're going to see here. And it looks like maybe BizzareScape could be going for the... I mean, it could red coin star and BBH. That's a weird star to do red coins on their own. It's kind of tough. It's not tough. It's just weird. You just don't typically do it.
Yeah, the coins are pretty scattered about. There's a lot of doors to enter and exit. Not the best flowing star in the game, but honestly, I'm surprised to not see more 100 coin stars coming out. A lot of 100 coin spaces. You get 400 coin stars. You get 5 spaces. Seems pretty good to me.
Yeah, in all honesty, I mean, YogoC kind of struggling here with this 100 coin, and you got to be careful because you know you do have this wing cap and it does run out, so it's not something to kind of mess around with. So you got to be really careful here.
Oh my gosh!
Barely made that. Barely made that. And in all honesty, I think that heading down to the basement is the best move here. I think this BizzareScape can totally make a comeback if he decides to go down to the basement and get that 100 coin star in SSL. And then maybe the LL one as well. Get a couple quick ones, go upstairs, and hit that wet dry world. At least that's what I'd be trying to do at this point. Just because, like I said, we are in Lockout. We do have a half an hour time limit, so that seems to be, at least in my opinion, the best bet. At this point is, oh man, YogoC taking a spill all the way down off the island. Can't say I've ever seen that one. They have to grab another wing cap.
Yeah, so my question for you and possibly the chat is, did Kazwit spawn the ship here? Okay, no, the ship is still underwater, but we're going for the 100 coins. I'm a little bit nervous.
Is
gonna have to go on a coin collecting adventure here.
Wait.
I think there's 102 coins without the coins on the ship, but it's like infinitely tighter.
I don't know if this is...
What?
Yeah, it's 100 exactly.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't think we missed a blue coin, so...
Yeah, but then you're gonna run the issue of getting all these reds. How are you supposed to do that?
We'll have to see as things develop here. It looks like Yogo is going for this 100 coin still.
Yeah, this is definitely something else. And for some reason, BizzareScape going back for bits reds.
Wait, did we already beat Dark World?
Yeah, BizzareScape already went through Dark World. So I'm not really sure what the decision, why the decision was made there.
Well, I guess deciding they want to go for the 2 Bowser Reds.
I guess.
Isn't Bits on there too? Don't we have a Bits 100 or Bits Reds? Or did I hallucinate that?
Nope, that's the thing.
Okay.
That would have been the move.
Okay. I don't think that was intentional, but Yogo's getting pushed through the fence by the bomb clip, or the bomb rather. Okay.
Yeah.
That was remarkable.
And here's something you got to think about too. BizzareScape is going to be taking double damage, which is you got to be careful about in LOL. But also on top of that in Fire Sea.
Oh yeah, we can't be going for burn strats for sure. And Kazwit's on an adventure here looking for the last 2 coins.
I don't think that Kazwit will be able to get those coins, in all honesty. I don't think it's possible to do this. I mean, like, maybe with the Goombas or something, but, like, I have never seen it done. So I don't know. I think he's going to have to go for the Goombas. But it looks like Kazwit doesn't have any idea where these are.
Yeah, doesn't look too pleased. Oh my god. Yogo almost jumping into that 8 red star right there, but managing to dodge it. Going to be collecting the 100 coin, and then we'll see what they choose after this. I'm assuming they're going to grab this 8 reds. Yep.
Yep.
Come back at a later date for the Wings to the Sky.
Yeah, Kazwit's got to just either happen to remember that these Goombas are the last option, or just go ahead and take the L and just get a different star, because I don't think it's possible with those reds. I mean, maybe you could hit a really lucky cannon shot. Maybe.
Oh my gosh, snipe the red with the cannon? I don't know about that.
Could you imagine?
That would be legendary, but I mean, I'm not sure if it's the strat I would go for. It looks like we're going back through the pipe here. Hopefully there's some Goombas left alive that have coins.
I literally don't think you can get the cannon before when the ship is spawned. I don't think it's possible.
Oh
so
yeah,
I think
you're
Kazwit,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Kazwit just needs to exit here.
Yeah, no, this is over. It's literally impossible at this point to get these coins. And Kazwet not realizing you have to be not moving in order to exit course. Unless that was like a rage pause that I missed or something.
Well, either way, it looks like BizzareScape is in Fire Sea. We got Yogo exiting BOB after getting all of those stars. They're going to be securing one more square here. We're heading up towards 20 minutes. It looks like going in JRB. What's the plan here? 100 coin perhaps? Can Qazwet find the last 2 coins before YogoC does an entire 100 coin? We will see.
I'll find out next time on Dragon
Okay, he's
Ball.
he's going for the coins without the cannon or the ship again.
Oh my goodness. Wait, what?
Got 2.
And I don't know if he didn't realize.
Oh no! BizzareScape!
Oh no, Sabe! Holy!
Oh my gosh! No way!
Yeah.
I like the
You take
foresight
double
there.
damage. You take double damage there. That's something to really keep in mind.
Oh no!
And the unfortunate part is doing Fire Sea Reds. You don't even need to burn anywhere. Wait. Yeah, this is a really old Reds route. Like,
I was gonna wait. I was literally waiting for you to just be like, oh man, look at this dinosaur strat. Look at this old strat.
It's really old and it's harder.
Not literally best theoretical time. Cringe.
Cringe. So let's see. The race to the JRB 100 coin between YogoC.
Oh,
and...
no! Qazwet found it! Qazwet found the coins. It's over.
Wait, how?
They were next to the pole.
No way!
Yep. You didn't get all the ones next to the pole, so found those coins. Gonna get on the board with that 100 coin star. Very massive, very epic. And I think we're just gonna exit course at this point. Unless, does he think he has to be on land?
I think you do.
Okay. Locked permanently in the water, apparently.
Got it. Yeah, there we go.
I'm 100% certain you can do it in the water.
I mean, I guess I've never really had to. I think you should be able to as long as you're not moving. Yeah, so YogoC can still continue here, doing this 100 coin. It's not a waste. He just has to go for the 100 coin star tile,
Yeah.
which is actually well on his way to, but actually getting the 100 coin way faster than Qazwet, which was great. But yeah, my goodness, what a turn of events here. But BizzareScape going to be heading upstairs first. I think that's the move. As YogoC just entering Dark World for the first time here. Kind of crazy. I have no idea. Looks like Kaz is going for LL 100, but he doesn't know there's a teleporter there, I bet.
No, he lost the blue coin. Not the end of the world, but why are we not using the shell? We saw this in the last qualifier. If these players were watching the last qualifier, they should know. You need to have the shell to do a fast LL 100 coin, and we're just going to exit course here. Didn't get that blue coin, wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, don't know.
Yeah,
Don't know what's the move is here.
looking like a pretty tight race so far between BizzareScape and YogoC here. Got 8 minutes left. Looking to see what stars are left available. Looks like BizzareScape's going for all TTM stars.
A really good gold would be like a 5, like a sub 5, and that's like punk A level playing cheese type stuff. So with the amount of time left on the board, without running 120, hopefully BizzareScape can do this and get all those stars within 8 minutes. But we'll have to see. I guess 7.5.
I mean, could just be going for the red coin star and just dipping as well. 100 coin star in wet dry world is definitely what I'm looking at. Pretty easy star to grab. But we are going back in. Also, bits red coins would be pretty quick too, as far as like just like get it done, get another square.
And I mean, you're finishing the game regardless, so it's like you might as well just do that.
Well, we don't have to finish.
Oh, we don't have to finish in Lockout. Okay.
Do you have to finish in normal bingo?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, that's how I always played it.
Oh. Bingo expert. I'm a bingo expert. I just want to throw it out there.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played Lockout. Alright, looks like YogoC is actually going to be going for 100 coin here as well.
Oh gosh. Oh, taking the teleport too! No! Can we get the blue coin? The race for the blue coin. Alright, perfect. We're on target.
Definitely something else here. Very rarely do you see an LLL 100 without the shell.
Yeah, I'm not sure why players are insisting on not using the shell so far in the qualifying rounds. I mean, it's quite a powerful tool.
And it would, yes. Okay, I was going to say, it would behoove YogoC to get all those coins right there.
Yeah, spawning that star, going to be losing a bit of time in the long run, but not a huge deal, I suppose. While you see BizzareScape wrapping up the 100 coin in Wet Dry World.
And this is a nightmare in Lethal Lava Land.
What is Kazwit doing?
Maybe Kazwet went for the SSL 100 coin.
There's not enough coins in the pyramid, is there?
Did he just start in the pyramid without doing the outside?
Well, he had 41 coins.
And then went in which way?
Do the bottom.
I honestly have zero idea. I've never, yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough coins. Not a 120 runner, but pretty sure there's not enough coins in there, even if you collect every single coin in the pyramid.
I would guess so. Being a 120 runner, just my intuition, but I've never been in a position to where I've had to do that, so I have no clue. I know that, like, the most you, like, want to be down going into the pyramid, you know, is like 2. Like, you want to be going into the pyramid like 52 coins or something like that.
Yeah, maybe there is just enough if we collect every single coin in the pyramid, but it's going to take some time, especially going from the bottom to the top. And Kazwit cannot get out of the sand here. Looks like we're going for BLJs on the side of BizzareScape, and we're making it up into Tippy. Pretty good BLJ. And we're going to go for Cloud Stage. Oh, and Yogo taking a death.
That hurts.
Perhaps intentionally?
Can you do the Cloud Stage without the hat?
Was that an intentional death? I don't think there's anything else for him to do in there.
Yeah, I think that Yogo needs the hat, or excuse me, BizzareScape needs the hat here. I don't think you can do Cloud Stage without the hat.
Okay, well...
Maybe you can?
Wait,
I don't know.
Why couldn't you?
I thought you had to have the... I don't know. I've just never played hatless, I guess. We're back to BLJs again here. This is something about bingo that's tough. You gotta remember everything that you've done. And, you know, it's not like a traditional playthrough or even a speedrun where you're used to...
Oh, we're taking the monkey bars! I love MrQazwet. Oh. MrQazwet is my friend.
Love to see the monkey bars.
I love it.
Gotta be paying attention to what you've done so far. And it looks like... Okay, yeah, you can.
Game knowledge being gained here. See if we can find all these red coins. There are 8 of them. They are strewn about pretty far and wide in this stage, and there's a lot of potential pitfall areas.
And this is inarguably the worst death to take in the game. So you really want to make certain that you are, you know, minding your P's and Q's, so to speak, while in Cloud Stage.
Oh god, Yogo's gonna lose his cap. Oh no.
Yep. That'll do it.
That's brutal.
Kazwet's might take it. Okay, Kazwet's okay.
That would have been the worst place to take an L. But I don't know. Are there enough coins here?
I don't think there are enough coins.
Are there any Mario 64 scientists in the chat? There's a Goomba over there, an unmurdered Goomba.
But is that one coin enough?
I'm pretty sure that box over there's a 1-up box.
And Yogo taking another death. Bouncing off the fly guy.
Yep, we're running out of time. We got less than 2 minutes left on the clock. MrQazwet trying to go for this backup here. Not connecting. That was indeed a 1-up.
Alright, and one more to go for BizzareScape, and that might net him the victory. Oh, actually, he's already ahead. So, yeah. Looks like this should be a pretty solid win. Oh no, I guess we have 5-5, but I see on the board that no,
yeah,
5.
He just got the cloud stage.
Yeah.
They get marked a little bit early.
Yeah, so that'll probably solidify the victory here for BizzareScape in this qualifier matchup. So nicely done, and looks like BizzareScape might think that you just need to finish as well, or maybe doesn't see the time or whatever, but maybe going for bits reds here, one would assume. And unfortunately, Kazwet just game knowledge just not quite there, not really realizing how many coins you have.
I'm honestly curious to know if there's enough to even grab the star with entering with like 42.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, there's... Yeah, it's too bad. Oh, it looks like... Oh, wow. BizzareScape got a wet dry world. But nice instant BLJ after that. Yeah, so... It's like we're seeing everywhere. That's 30 minutes. So YogoC knows that he unfortunately took the L there. Oh, and looks like BizzareScape is just intentionally going for it.
Yeah, Bizzare gonna get a bonus of 3 points, not 69 points, 9 points. Yogo gonna get 2 additional points, and MrQazwet gonna get another one. A little bit of a consolation prize there. And we still got 2 more rounds to go.
Oh, we do.
Oh yeah, it's a 3-round endeavor here.
Oh.
Colin's not knowing he's trapped in the dungeon at GSA headquarters.
I just got out of the Cool Cat basement. All right. Well, yeah, that's the first one, and BizzareScape, definitely pulling out the clutch victory there. Like I said, it comes down to the routing, not exactly the execution. So hopefully YogoC and Kazwet can kind of maybe have a little bit of an easier board next time to kind of get an idea for what they need to do. Obviously, this is a pretty 100 coin heavy card, so it's going to be difficult for 16 and 70 runners to begin with.
One of the players apparently thinking the prize pool is $5 for the tournament. The prize pool is in fact $250, so slight difference, slight variation. Shoutouts to UAP for boosting the prize pool, and shoutouts for Dwarf for organizing the tournament and putting up a bit of the prize pool as well. Definitely don't underestimate the Drunken Dwarf.
Absolute legend. Racers should not be able to hear us as we are talking about potential routing decisions, so I don't know if there's anything to enforce that, but it is a general person's agreement to not listen to the stream.
Yeah, basically, if you get caught cheating in bingo, you're mega ultra cringe, and that's about it.
Badronis will come on to stream and say, "You are cringe," and that's what happens.
And you get banished from the directory. I think Miyamoto himself actually bans you, which is kind of an honor, honestly.
base Miyamoto.
Alright, poggers. All the racers are automatically synced. We love to see it. Don't even have to try.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle.
Go ahead and take a look at this card.
Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
140 coins on the stage. We got a 100 coin. TTC and Rainbow Ride action. 3 Bowser red coin stars.
Yeah, this seems like I don't know. Maybe the Womps. I think Womps would be a great first start here to kind of get going, and then maybe head to CCM and try to get to the basement as fast as possible. I think it's definitely the move to try to go ahead and get to the basement as fast as possible, just so you have the option to go upstairs as well. You never really want to linger too long in a certain section, so I think that would be my move. You know, because you could do all the stars in Womps, as well as collect 140 coins in Womps, and then kind of proceed from there and kind of make some more decisions as you go along.
Gonna have to go ahead and defer judgment to you. I'm seeing a lot of 100 coin, a lot of 120 coin, a lot of 140 coin. I think you just collect coins, honestly. That'd be my goal here. Peach's slide. I'd be racing towards that personally, as a complete noob.
No, absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's pretty free. I mean, you can even go ahead and do the first Peach's slide right after bomb clip, and then save that 0.7 seconds like you would in 70 star. So that's definitely the move to begin with. I mean, you can really just treat this like the beginning of a 70 star run, and I know that Yogo is a 70 star speedrunner, so definitely probably the move.
Yeah, not going to the slide though. We'll see if Bizarre or MrQazwet decides to do so. Looks like not. It is a bit risky going for the 2 slides, especially if you might think your opponents are going for them, because ultimately only one player is going to get them. And it looks like nobody's going to go for them, so nobody going for those 2 easy princess. Okay, no, MrQazwet actually going to be taking a little bit of a detour around the corner. Flirting with Fawn Sport just a little bit, but not entering the stage. And it looks like both Yogo and BizzareScape are probably going to go for that 140 coins in one stage here. I don't think it's a bad idea. Fortunately, not having that synergy that we had before in terms of having the multiple coin block.
Yeah, I won't lie. The more than 100 coins have kind of always escaped me, unless we're talking about Womps in specific. I probably should know, but it's like all about bingo experience, you know?
Oh yeah, I mean, it just blows my mind how fast people like process and read these cards. I'm sitting here like reading the first 2 lines, and people are like, yeah, you know, I think, you know, row 7, column 2 looks fantastic. I think this is really good times. Like, I'm just like, I have not read even half of these cards. I don't understand.
So when it comes to bingo, traditional bingo, I am actually pretty good at reading rows and deciding on the spot, but with Lockout, it's kind of just like, there's a lot going on. All right. So Kazwet going for the easy decision here. Oh! YogoC taking a spill, luckily not dying there. You know, Kazwet getting the easy goal here. Was it the right decision, though? Because now he's not really necessarily set up in a way that you would want to be to get more. So kind of took the short term, you know, the easy route. But, oh, Yogo. Needs all three.
Taking a little bit of a bonk on the sign. Not going for the speed punch on the Piranha Plant. I'm not sure about that. I feel like that's the standard strategy nowadays, but
It's what Kevin Crunch would do.
oh god, that was a mega slide. Oh no! Don't fall into that star. You need one more coin. That's it.
Imagine losing that square just to the one, just to one thing.
And Bizarre a little bit lost here. I'm confused. Why is Bizarre collecting a star here at only 130? Is Bizarre just lost and can't find the coins?
Perhaps, I'm not really sure. But it looks like YogoC is also lost. YogoC is missing one coin here, and there it is! Gotta get up there. There's 140. And YogoC just taking a quick little second just to chill out.
Well, Bombs, he's not supposed to be watching the stream, so would hopefully not be that situation. Alright, we are collecting lives on the side of MrQazwet. I don't think that's the worst decision in the world, but we need to pair it with something. Whether it be star collecting or, you know, something to set up for some squares.
You know, and that's the thing too, is you can focus on one goal at a time, and maybe you'll get lucky. But at the same time, you really want to set yourself up to do, you know, a couple goals at once, at least chip away a little bit. So Kazwet kind of have to maybe plan just a little bit better here. So Yogo off to a pretty solid start so far. Going with in my opinion is probably the best plan to get all these stars and womps first, and then kind of make your way from there. But unfortunately, missing cannon lists. Yogo knowing the backups though. Lining up one more time for this sock folder setup. Hopefully he's able to get it this time. And he does. So I'd say after this point, you know, you could go... I mean, you could do JRB 100 and then just do the cannon star really quickly. And then that way you have three stars from JRB and BBH almost done, and then you have the 100 coin in JRB done. So, something to think about. Not sure if that's the 100% correct move, but 1 star from 10 stages is also looking pretty okay.
Terrifying movement from Bizarre there. We're going to be collecting the 8 reds. I'm not sure how we didn't collect the 8 reds before. I guess because he bailed and went for Wild Blue midway through that 140 stars. 40 coins, excuse me. Definitely don't think that Waking the Owl is a bad decision, especially considering the fact that it's very likely that he's racing against one of the other players here for all the Womp Stars. You see Kazwit,
On top of that, oh, go ahead.
see Kazwit in Bomb on Battlefield. You're gonna be staring at the sky here. I thought we were gonna collect red coins, but I'm not sure what we're going for anymore.
Yeah, I'm not entirely certain myself. And that's interesting. Yogo realizing that he has to go back in and get another star?
Oh my god, Kazwit's stuck in the sign. What the heck was that?
Oh, so unfortunately, BizzareScape actually got all-stars in Wedge World first. Or excuse me, Womps. I don't know why I said Wedge World, but Womps. And looks like going to be going for the 3 stars in JRB, which might be the move. Like I said, you get the eel star, and then you do the 100 coin, and you're not in a bad spot. I've never seen this method of getting the eel out of the thing.
Yeah, swimming all the way up to the top here. But
yeah, I've never seen that.
The eel is in fact out, and we are entering the ship. No ship equip required. It looks like Yogo's just on a bit of a star collecting adventure right now. Perhaps do we have a secret stars?
We do.
I don't think so. Oh, where is it?
Right next to 140 coins in one stage.
Oh, okay, cool. So we are going on a secret star collectathon here.
This is definitely a pretty coin collecting heavy card, as was the last one. Whoa!
Oh my god. That was terrifying.
If I recall correctly, there is all 3 Bowser stage red coin stars. I mean, you're here, you might as well, you know?
Oh yeah, and it lines up with the secret stars as well. I don't really know where Kazwit missed a red coin. I've honestly had a hard time computing this route in my brain. Okay, looks like we gotta get the one on the island. Maybe?
Looks like Yoga's going for the lives.
No, he's going for this red coin on the island. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work.
Was that a Poverty Island top attempt?
Yes. So what are we gonna do? Kazwit, are we gonna quit the course? Okay.
No!
Oh.
Pain.
Yeah, Bizarre being a smart gamer and waking the ship here. Although... Are we just going for all the stars? What are we going for?
Yeah, I'll be completely honest here with you. I have no idea what's going on.
Fair? What? I don't understand. Oh, there's a red coin star in JRB. Alright, alright, alright. Commentators' brains are fried. All is good. I'm not sure why would we do that? Why would we not do that with a 100 coin though?
Yeah,
no! Kazwit taking a death on the owl. Oh my god, that's not something you see very often.
Yeah.
Chat, please do not bully the runners. Let's get some pay hands in the chat, please. These racers putting their necks out there, performing in front of a live audience. This is the qualifying round, so do not expect, you know, Aki level gameplay. This is not, you know, Kano versus Ouija here. Shouts to Kano versus Ouija.
Probably one of the most legendary 16-star races I've ever seen.
I'm kind of like confused as to how the owl is even there, and like I'm honestly impressed. Like, do you see that? Like, Cosmo like had the owl over by the tower somehow, and then collected a life, and then collected the star. Like, I'm legit impressed. But we're only, we were one life away, and Coswet got sniped. Oh man.
Hate to see it.
Absolutely brutal.
Oh, and BizzareScape takes a death here. I'll be honest, I don't really have much for you. I don't know what we're going for here.
Shout out to Undertale Legend Mr. Link 2000 in the chat room. Very cool. True celebrity in the chat. Alright, so it looks to me like all players are playing Mario 64 and all players are probably using a controller. That's about all I can tell.
It's a safe bet, but you never know. We could have a... Oh, and BizzareScape with another death!
No! I want to say Bizarre already beat Dark World.
That was Yogo.
Okay. Alright.
BizzareScape did Dark World twice last time. Oh, I'm going for a Tomaplex. YogoC.
I don't think that was intentional.
I don't think it was intentional either. I was trying to give him a little boost, you know.
Oh!
And that happens.
No, dude. So those in the chat typing Onyx. Onyx is no more. We have a new sponsor. It is UAP, the Urban Arts Partnership. Sending a lot of kids to school, teaching them game design. It's very cool, very epic. Please check them out. Also, do check out the later rounds of this tournament. It'll be going on next weekend. Well, the first round, rather. This is indeed only the qualifier. Two of these players can be moving on to the main bracket. And Coswet with a pretty tough hill to climb if he's going to be able to be one of those players. He needs to start completely dominating. It's not looking good. We're halfway through match number 2 here today, and sitting on one square in this race, and that is not going to cut it. Almost getting amped off the edge.
Look like Yogo is going for secrets. Interesting. I guess that does make the most sense. You know, pillarless secrets. Oh! Falling off the edge. Yeah, I'll take a guess and wager that Yogo is going for the 4 stars in SSL as well as HMC.
Where's the synergy though? I don't see any synergy. I'm looking at these 100 coin stars. I'm like, come on. Especially considering Bizarre went for the red coins in JRB. Like, what? Why didn't we go for the 100 coin?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'll say it again. I got nothing for you. I don't know.
I'm also looking at 3 stars from THI and TTM. That's a pretty, you know, nice looking card there. Requires getting upstairs though. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of good stuff upstairs. I mean, you go upstairs, you get 3 stars in THI and TTM, and then you get 3 in TTC and Rainbow Ride. And then finish off TTC, that'd be 3 squares, pretty easy. Did nobody really get the red coin star in BOB? Oh yeah, Coswet went for it and couldn't get the last coin.
Yep.
Yeah, not anymore, Goey. I'm just saying. In terms of squares that work together.
You know, I really think that. Wait a minute. Go for Ghost Hunt here, apparently.
Yeah, we're looking
I
at
guess-
the 3 stars from JRB and BBH here.
Definitely possible. 100 coin star is definitely off the table just because you do need the Vanish Cap, or it's a lot easier with the Vanish Cap.
Ooh, Yogo with the nice movement to get back up on this island here. To answer the questions in the chat, this is live, and this is a Lockout Bingo free-for-all. So it's standard Lockout Bingo. Everybody is for themselves. Whoever gets the most squares gets some points. There's three rounds of 30 minutes, and then whoever has the most points at the end wins. That's the gist of it. Don't listen to Joey. If Joey's in your chat room, don't believe his lies.
I mean, is anything really live? I mean, we do perceive time just a little bit slowly, so it's like you're never really, you know, perceiving things as quickly as they happen. There's always a little bit of delay, am I right?
It's very deep.
Existential, that's what I do.
Looks like Yogo is indeed going to wrap up the 4 stars in SSL and HMC here. We'll be sitting at a pretty 17 stars. And I don't think that was an intentional re-entry there. We're just gonna die? Yeah, that's the plan.
Yep.
Okay, and MrQazwet has returned with the wing cap. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh.
Yeah, this is rough.
Some words of frustration being released here, it looks like. Looks like Bizzare is entering the basement here. It looked intentional. Gonna be collecting some blues. Maybe, yes, okay.
Yeah, Qazwet just not really having the best time here on these 2 matchups so far, unfortunately. Looks like Yogo is trying to go upstairs. Probably the move right now.
Yeah, Bizzare's sitting at a pretty 13 points right now.
Yeah, Bizzare definitely doing what they need to do.
We do have to start looking at stars that can be done fast. We've got 7.5 minutes left here. Not a lot of time remaining in this round. We're looking a bit lost. Perhaps pulling up the Nintendo strategy guide here for where the red coin locations are.
Getting an extra life just cause.
Commentator getting extremely hungry.
Just had a little thing of peanut butter crackers myself here. You guys have peanut butter up in Sweden?
Surprisingly, peanut butter is like ultra super rare here. It's like becoming more common, but like it used to be that like you could like go to a store and it would either not be there or like they would have like the tiniest jar of peanut butter you've ever seen, like literally like the size of like one of those milk cartons you got in like elementary school. And it would be like $15 for like a tiny jar of peanut butter.
What a travesty.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's pretty high quality peanut butter, honestly, but it's like, I don't know, it seems like a pretty readily available food item. I'm not sure why it's such a rarity here. Hydrophobic Walrus, thank you so much for the subscription for 9 months. You're an absolute legend. You're indeed getting some fresh content every weekend. We're having new speedrunning events. Be sure to stop in. Keep an eye on the schedule. Follow the channel. Follow the Twitter. Hop in the Discord. All that good stuff.
Lots of really great content coming up soon. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I missed it, but QazWet did get another star here, or another square rather, the red coin, the OB star, square, star, square, same thing. What's the difference?
What's the difference?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen 24/7 speedrun variety on this channel. It never happens. You guys are just hallucinating. Oh my goodness! Those BLJs from Yogo.
Incredible.
Absolute nut. Look out, Kano. Oh, and QazWet taking a death in Lava Land. Hate to
Really
see it.
unfortunate. Yeah.
I wonder if Bizzare is gonna get those 10 castle secret stars. What are we going for here? I know at least one of the players was getting some random secret stars. We've yet to see that investment pay off.
YogoC, bust out the flippies. Go to see it.
Kinda cracked.
What tough strap. I think Yogo might be able to come back here, but unless QazWet just goes insane, I think that we have our 2 qualifiers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree there, but the qualifiers do still matter for something. The seeding, although very arbitrary and random, will be affected. And the fans need some Mario 64 eye candy, so we cannot end early. It's not allowed. This is a family-friendly channel, for those asking in the chat.
And very, very close for QazWet there. Almost taking a death, but... Oh! How do you just got hit by the...
Gosh.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here, but wow! Oh no! QazWet.
Oh gosh, and YogoC unable to handle the tricky triangles. They're just too tricky. Does eventually end up wrapping things up, grabbing another square. Sitting at a 12. Compared to the 13 of BizzareScape. And right now, having the most squares in this game, which is a huge deal. I mean, if you have the most squares at the end of a round, you do get 3 points as compared to second place getting 2 points and third getting 1. Ooh, that was a really close flippers.
Very, very close.
It looks like BizzareScape's going to be going for that last Bowser stage star.
Actually, a very good point in the chat there. Yogo is down to 13 lives, so we have to take that square away. You need to finish 13 lives.
Is that how Lockout works?
That's how regular bingo works. We have to get dwarf in the chat here, but pretty sure.
Where are the Lockout bingo experts? It's certainly not me.
Absolutely not me.
At Alaris, please help.
I know Larry's in the chat.
At Gothic Logic.
Oh, frame zeroed.
Okay, we're still alive.
Luckily not being the death.
Caswet, on the other hand, not quite so fortunate.
Yeah, Kazwet just looked like he just might give up here. Alright, that'll finish out game 2 of this qualifier.
I don't know if we have a plan for if people tie. Is that even like a thing that was prepared for? I'm gonna go look over Dwarf's rules real quick.
Great question.
At Drunken Dwarf, what are these rules?
There's a 30-minute time limit, and they have a timer. You can see it in the corner here, bottom right of your screen.
Alright, let me make sure our scores are tabulated properly here. So we got 4 points going to Bizarre, we got 5 points going to YogoC, got 2 points going to MrQazwet, so we're going to be adding 3 more to the plate of BizzareScape. He didn't win the round. YogoC is going to get 2 more, and Caswet will get 1 more. So we got 1 more round. Very important round.
It's me, Mario.
We will see what happens. I'm not sure if that's Caswet is turning into Clint Stevens or possibly Swift Ike. 2 very similar looking gamers.
I love you, Clint.
I think that's Clint. I'm not sure.
That's Clint.
Okay, fair enough.
I recognize that beautiful face anywhere.
Alright. Getting the racers ready here. Looks like most are ready. Caswet getting out of the Clint imposter vision. Waiting for Kazwet to ready up again. Alright, racers have been set off. Should be seeing some resets shortly. Hopefully no game freezes. I'm very thankful for Bizzare's internet holding up here. Had some quite interesting internet issues, but everything seems to be going fine. And everyone is synced right off the bat. You love to see it.
It's me, Mario.
No
Hello.
Yogo
Okie
finished their
dokie.
timer, which is suboptimal, but that's okay. Alright,
Dear Mario, please come to the castle.
what do we got going on, Collins? What are you looking at?
Yours truly,
I need that speed
Princess
read.
Toadstool. Peach.
Let's see. 600 coin stars looks out to me as you can start to get that done in Womps. All Stars and Womps looks pretty good. All Stars and CTM looks pretty good as well. So you can kind of just start this off like a 70-star run, and then transition to CCM, and then head down to the basement perhaps. CCM's pretty quick; it's like maybe 5.5 minutes. Yeah, and then maybe head down to the basement and do that 100 coin in SSL. I'm comfortable with the 100 coin stars just because, you know, I'm primarily a 120 runner. So yeah, you can knock out 6 100 coin stars as well as the 100 coin star, or excuse me, the 4 stars in SSL and HMC. So it seems like the move here is to get to Womps as fast as possible, do all the stars there, and then get to the basement as soon as you can. And then 2 Bowser stage red coin stars as well, so you could do Dark Whirl and then Fire Sea. So that'd be my plan. Get to Womps, do all the stars there. Go to CCM, do all the stars there. Dark World Reds, head down to basement, and then get into SSL and HMC. And from there, I think you should be pretty solid. It's a pretty straightforward route.
Here we go.
Yeah, I mean,
Kind of long, but you know.
could be some divergence here. I mean, everyone goes for the same route. You're going to be playing catch up at some point. One player's just going to be in the lead. But we'll see what happens.
Let's go.
Okay. Somebody in the chat said that MrQazwet's screen was looking weird, and I went back in the VOD. It is indeed looking weird. Not sure what the heck Kazwet is playing on. Perhaps some sort of Chinese knockoff Mario 64 cart.
I didn't notice anything, so honestly, I have no idea.
There's like something in the background.
Is it still going on or no?
No, it's like in the menu.
Oh, weird.
Oh, what's a screen grab? It's gotta be a ROM hack. Okay. I mean, doesn't really matter since Kazwet is not gonna advance anyways at this point, but please do not enter tournaments and run on ROM hacks. Questionable decisions.
Yeah, let me go ahead and look at this real quick. Where'd you post it in? Stream coordinator?
I didn't post it. I tried to use my screenshot app and it's just not working recently.
Here we go.
Interesting stuff.
Here we go.
I think he might have just loaded it up because he knew he already lost. I don't know. I don't really care honestly, as long as what the hell is that?
Got his ROM from the back of a van. He's at a Home Depot. Some guy in a van came up to him and asked if he wanted a cheap Mario 64 cart.
It's quite possible. It's the only legitimate explanation I can think of.
Let's go.
Good eye though on Waluigi Hacker. Huge props. Give this
Yeah,
gamer
we,
a verifier role on SM64, speedrun.com.
I was gonna say we need one.
Here we go. Let's go.
So looks like YogoC is ahead by a little bit here. He actually did get the red coin star and womps, so that's excellent. You know, and then getting, like I said, getting all the stars and womps, huge. And then I would personally go to CCM after that, but nice swag dive out of YogoC as well.
Wait, I guess Kazwet is just going for the lives as fast as possible here. Collected another life before collecting that star. An interesting decision, but I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Here we go.
Alright, it looks like Yogo gonna be collecting the last star here, which is Wild Blue. Or no, sorry, excuse me, it's the Owl.
You know, not a bad decision to go for the owl here, just because you are kind of, you can't really afford too many owlless misses, and on top of that, Yogo is on emulator, and emulator doesn't lose that much time taking the owl. You can actually get like a decent time with the owl on emulator. There's no lag, so.
Yeah, Bizarre going for that Canalist, going for the plank push setup even, and not connecting.
Yeah, really unfortunate.
Perhaps not holding down. Looks like Kazwet's going on an adventure to perhaps collect some butterflies. Is this what the ROM hack does? Is you punching butterflies? Like what?
Wait, what?
I don't know.
See that. Can you do that?
I don't know. Does that do something in the vanilla game?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know.
I'm just expecting something to happen.
Oh no, they explode, right? Something like that? Yeah, I think I've seen that.
Really? I had no idea. Some butterflies spawn lives? What? That's insane. Oh my gosh! The ground pound out of Yogo. Not the best.
And it looks like BizzareScape going for all those stars in CCM, as we kind of alluded to earlier. So now, you know, the thing that's unfortunate is that Yoko has no way of knowing that. But considering he went to Dark World here, I'm expecting him to go straight to the basement, which is a good call as well.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I mean, if everybody ends up going for the same stars, you're going to have one person trailing behind another. And Yoga just diverging here, going to be going downstairs. And you got the two Bowser stage red coin stars, so getting upstairs early nets you a pretty, you know, favorable lead already. Secret Star and Wet Dry pretty fast. Secret Star and THI also pretty fast. What else we got? In terms of upstairs. Top floor Toad Star, probably not going to get that.
Alright.
Honestly, TTC 100 coin doesn't seem too bad either.
No, it's definitely achievable. I would say right now, if I were Yogo, it would be I could go for 100 coin in SSL, probably all stars in HMC, and try to work towards the 600 coin stars. Maybe not all stars in HMC, because HMC is kind of a long stage with 100 coin in there as well. So maybe just 4 stars SSL and HMC, and you could do 100 coin in SSL, but I don't know.
All I know for sure is that we're gonna have some epic matches next weekend. Got a lot of poggers names in the tournament. Got Aleph, we got Deku Dude, we got Benji, we got Zyme, we got Bedronus. And a lot of other big names as well.
Oh wow.
Gonna be releasing the full lineup as well as the bracket later today. Start working on that scheduling. Should be a lot of fun. Hopefully we can get some gamers with a little bit more bingo knowledge than me on the commentary.
Myself as well.
Maybe someone who's, you know, done a bingo in their life might be good. Let alone a lockout. We're an SSL here. Oh my goodness. You can't back this up. It needs to go into Mario Cam though.
Yeah, it's Mario Cam C down, and then it's not the easiest backup in the world, but it is very achievable.
I had the ledge grab, but no, I was gonna take that. I think that was intentional at that point.
Well, you respawn back in the pyramid anyway, so you're gonna have to do IROC maybe.
Yeah, but we were already going for.
Oh wait, I forgot about that. Sorry.
I guess we're going for that SSL and HMC 4 stars again. Jesus is never PB walled. Jesus is one of the most powerful gamers on the planet. I'm not sure if you heard. We are sliding up the slide though. BizzareScape needs one more coin. We have found it. Just needs to climb up the tree and will instantly grab it and fall back down, but that works too. Are yet to get on the board so far in this one.
It definitely seems to be a bit of a tougher card for these guys in general so far.
Yeah, Yogo and Bizarre all tied up though. Fighting for that first qualifier seed.
Looks like Yogo gonna go straight for the HMC stars here. Lots of quick ones here. I mean, box triple jump, you know, emergency exit boulders, and you know, toxic maze. Probably the fastest way to go about this.
It looks like we're on a live collecting mission here on the side of MrQazwet. Little else matters except for the lives.
Well, it looks like they already marked it, so.
Yeah, we got to 15. We're going for 25, it seems.
Excellent.
The routing is not bad. I mean, we've collected a couple lives, an exit course. Rinse and repeat.
Yogo having some trouble with that box triple jump, but you know, I wonder what happens. Did Work get back to you about what happens if we get a tie?
We're just gonna pretend like that's not gonna happen.
Fair play.
Plan is figured out. Looks like we finally got Bizarre on the board for this round. Having all the stars in CCM. Was a bit of a journey to get there, but we are now there. Big deal.
Looks like... Oh no, Yogo having some issues here, unfortunately. Looks like he's gonna go for metal cap. Oh no, Chris's Miracle, but just made a mistake there. I was gonna say.
Alright, so there is a rule about tiebreakers in the Great Drunken Dwarfs rules, but I do not understand it. So this is the rule. Tiebreakers will be decided on the number of positions you get. If someone gets 2 seconds and 1/3 and ties points with someone who got 1 second and 2/3, the person who got the most seconds will advance. Okay, that explains tiebreakers only for overall points, not for individual matches, though. So we'll just wing it. What we do here at GSA, we make it up as we go, the stuff that's not in the script anyways. Yeah, that would be fine with me, Bombs. That's a good idea. Bombs has made the rules. Congratulations, Bombs.
You're now a moderator.
Yeah. Beating Collins to the moderator's floor. Happy.
Imagine.
Collins gonna go on commentary strike, not say a single word until I give him a mod. Understandable. I think
So I wonder
Yogo's...
what we have. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say probably the same thing you were, so go for it.
I was just gonna say, it looks like Yogo is making up a lot of ground here in the last match. 3-1. Bizarre not really collecting a lot of squares here, unfortunately.
Yeah, Bizarre definitely had a couple, those 2 first matches were pretty solid, but YogoC seems to be really catching up here. So definitely a nice comeback to watch, and unfortunately QazWet still kind of struggling here. And that's the thing with bingo, is if you don't run all 3 categories, not all 3, but you know what I mean, 70, 16, and 120, you are at a disadvantage. There are things you don't know how to do, and there are specific things to bingo that don't apply to the main game, vanilla. So, you really got to be comfortable and confident in your game knowledge and whatnot. And sometimes, who knows, in a different world, maybe we got a more 16-star friendly card, and QazWet wins. It's just one of those things. It's kind of luck of the draw in a way.
Yeah, it seems like there's very few, 16-star squares, and I mean, it makes sense. 16-star only encapsulates, 20% of the game or something. Less than that. 15%.
Yeah.
12%. I don't know numbers. I'm not a math guy.
Never been a math person myself.
So Yogo having a bit of a booty burn here. Needs to be careful. Oh no! Okay, we're good. We got the heart. It's all okay. Honestly, if I was MrQazwet, I would just flex here and I would just go for the 16-star run.
At this point, I mean, why not?
Just to showboat, be the only person to beat Bowser in the entire showcase. Would be pretty poggers.
Boatman in the chat.
One and only. Alright, so what's the plan as we head upstairs here? We got 2 players going upstairs. We got QazWet just now doing Dark World. Probably going to be playing catch up. But as for the two players that will be up there, like, what's the first thing on your mind?
I think depends on how many 100 coin stars you've done. You could do Secret Wedge Dry World, but that would require you to know 120 stuff. That's a pretty quick star. It's maybe like 36 seconds in Wedge Dry World, and it doesn't require like anything like a cap or anything like that. So to me, that's the most easily achievable one. What we're probably going to see these guys do is go for all 6 stars in Wedge Dry World, so it would probably make more sense to just go ahead and get this 100 coin done as fast as you can. But it looks like Yogo's actually, he knows secrets and is going to go for it. Interesting route there. I don't think I've seen that. I don't think he got, he missed a secret. Forgot to push the box. That's supposed to be your 4th secret. He's in for a pretty unfortunate surprise here. Oh, realizing. Now for the last secret here. So YogoC is kind of in the driver's seat.
Honestly, I would have taken that flipper dude. I don't remember what they're called. Wait, did he already get the question mark box over there? Did I expect that? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Alright, so kind of a rough one, but YogoC getting the Wedge Dry World Secret Star. So 5 more to go, and you got a couple minutes. You got about 9 minutes. So, I think that's the move. But actually, looks like no. Secret Star and THI, that's a pretty free one as well, now that I think about it. It's good on the fly routing from Yogo there. And you could probably do 100 coin after this. So nicely done there from YogoC. Gonna be collecting another one as, unfortunately, BizzareScape taking a death. Maybe intentional because he saw.
Honestly, Yogo is getting so many points here, I can't even catch up. The score counting department is not paid enough money to keep track of this fast gameplay.
Yeah, YogoC kind of farming points now. And gonna be going upstairs, to Tippy here. And perhaps PTC 100 coin is definitely looking like the one to go for, in my opinion. And then from that point on, you can kind of just sit back and relax, because it is going to take a little while for Yogo to catch up, or for BizzareScape to catch up. It looks like BizzareScape going to be going for Vanish Cap here. Not really certain as to why that is.
Yeah, Yogo making the BLJ man in chat a little bit south of those BLJs, but does eventually make his way up into Tippy and into TikTok Clock. He's stopping the timer here. What are we going for? Say 100 coin.
100 coin is definitely the move in this position. We do specifically have a slot, a space for 100 coin. And it's pretty fast, generally, but at the same time, you probably could have gotten THI 100 about maybe just even a little bit more quickly, just because of the BLJs and the castle movement and whatnot. But then again, THI 100 is pretty risky if you're not comfortable with 120 in general.
Yeah, TTC 100 definitely something more, seasoned into the 70-star runner roster, but not making it work here too well. Not having a huge amount of issues, but having some troubles with the bomb and gonna be falling down here about halfway through.
That was really unfortunate. That was a nice backup. The side flip wall kick backup is really good, and then unfortunately just wasn't able to finish off the rest of the movement there. But nicely backed up. That's the thing about TTC, is it's really easy to get lost here, so you need to make sure that if you do end up falling, that you know where you're kind of landing and be prepared to get back to where you need to go. It is pretty tough to follow sometimes.
Okay, taking a bit of a detour there. Didn't get into the wall though, so it's all okay.
That's not gonna. Okay, got a side flip here. Yeah, I was gonna say, not gonna clear that gap with that little speed, unfortunately. But yeah, YogoC really farming here. Another 100 coin completed. Even some more points going. We continue on in this. The last match of the the Lockout Bingo, SM64 Lockout Bingo GSA tournament hosted by Urban Arts Partnership.
I love
multi-year UAP. I'm just going to give them a quick little shout out. A multi-year college prep program which teaches students both the arts and technology of video game development, preparing them for degrees and careers in tech. Much appreciated as they are sponsoring this tournament, as well as a few more here in GSA. So really happy to work with them. So another shout out to UAP. Please go check them out.
Yeah, and a huge shout out to Achilles Rhodes in the chat for dropping 1,500 bits. Absolute nut. Craziest bit donation I've ever seen in this channel. Much love to you, Rhodes.
Absolute mad lad.
Honestly, haven't been doing enough begging on GSA since, you know, the live show revivals. Definitely helps out much more than anything else. The subs, the bits. The direct contributions let us do a lot more here at GSA than just, you know, what we can pull out of our sponsors, which honestly UAP has been insanely generous. UAP has... We've basically gone to UAP and been like, hey, can we run this tournament? And they're like, sure. It's like, okay, cool, awesome. Definitely wouldn't be able to have as bad a prize pools as we've had so far without UAP. So, aside from all the good they do, they also have been supporting the community an insane amount. I mean, even if they told me we didn't have to shout them out, I would still sit here and talk about them for half the match because they've just been helping us so much. Getting back on our feet.
Definitely something to look into, you know, and raising money for these guys that teach, you know, the generation, the next generation, or maybe even for some that are watching their generation, you know, a lot of diverse and underrepresented students. You know, it's really cool to see, you know, teaching students that might not have the same opportunities as others. Shout outs to them.
Yeah, especially, you know, in the world of speedrunning, there's so many speedrunners that are, you know, computer scientists, game design majors, people that are already in these fields, and so, you know, they're really directly helping out, in a way, the speedrunning community already, even without, you know, helping out the prize pools.
Absolutely.
We got about 2.5 minutes here left in the final round of tonight for the SM64 Lockout Bingo Tournament. Free-for-all is coming to an end. And the options are coming to an end as well. There's a lot of squares left, but not many that can be completed at this time. Trying for that SL 100 coin. I have to see if either player gets it. It's a pretty difficult star, even for Season 120 runners, especially with the RNG factors. So we'll have to see. I would say if you don't have SM64, Galaxy, or Sunshine, or any of the above, and you're thinking about getting any of them, I definitely think that the All-Stars collection is good.
Definitely fun if you're looking for accessibility when it comes to this game, because sometimes emulators are tough to come by, and of course you have to own the legal copy of the game in order to play the emulator version, let's be real. And vanilla carts are kind of expensive, so yeah, it's a good, nice, accessible way to get into the game.
Yeah, not to mention they look really good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yogo is going to potentially die here. Needs to play it safe.
Yeah, gotta be careful here.
Spending a bit too much time in the ice drink. I don't think we really need to bother with talking about legality of emulators too much. It's an insanely moral gray area, no matter which way you look at it. I mean, realistically, you're not going to be sitting at home with a Dr. 64, backing up your N64 cartridges, the floppy disk, and playing them on your 1996 computer. Like, let's be real.
Speak for yourself. Can you make that? No, you cannot. So yeah, SL100 done for BizzareScape. YogoC just really melting down here.
Yeah, but we have run out of time. And that is it for this round and the final round. Gonna have to get the last tally up, but it really doesn't matter. I have 24 points for Yogo, 21 for BizzareScape, and 1 for MrQazwet. Huge shoutouts for all these players for coming out and showing their stuff. Unfortunately, MrQazwet unable to advance to the final bracket, but we'll see if we can pull in any of these gamers for a quick interview. We do have to make it brief though, as we do have one more SMO match going on. Oh man, Metal Cat music, let's go. Can we get some jam emotes in the chat? This is by far the best song in the soundtrack. Ah, maybe, okay, the credits are better. Credits are better. we got tons of jams, none that are valid. I highly suggest Come On Dance or Cat Jam. Hot Beat is also an option. Stall Zone is also an option. We also have FFA if you have no taste. Looks like we can get some of these runners in here for interviews. MrQazwet unable to advance out of this one. How do you feel about your performance today? How did you enjoy the Lockout Bringo free-for-all? Oh, he's the first to mute. Okay, never mind. Oh, Kazwet, are you back with us?
Yo, I am sorry. Yeah, that happened, you know.
Hey, at least you have the coolest profile picture here out of everybody.
Really? Oh, that means a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I love Gerard Way.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yo, message me after. We'll have to talk about our favorite album, okay? But yeah, that was alright, I guess.
Your JRB 100 coin stood out. What was going through your minds?
Okay. I didn't know where the last red coin was. Like, obviously I knew I couldn't get the 2 on the ship. But I was like, it's in a clan. So I just was looking for a clan again and again and again. And then when I saw it, like, I was so happy. Like, it felt so good.
Honestly, we both gave up on you. We were both looking at other players' screens and
No.
like, oh man, how did Kazwet get 100 coins? It was
I don't blame
true
you.
adventure.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. But yeah, you guys did well. Well done.
I
deserve it.
somehow demoted you to only 1 point, but I do assure everyone MrQazwet got more than 1 point. We'll go ahead and fix that now.
Wow.
Collins, maybe you can talk to the other runners here real quick. We do have to wrap things up rather quickly, but we do have some time.
Sure. Yeah, I guess we'll just say congrats to BizzareScape and YogoC for advancing. You guys both had pretty solid, matches. YogoC kind of caught up towards the end there, so we'll be receiving the better seed. But Yogo, how did you feel about your last game? Because that was where you kind of really, turned it up.
Yeah, that last game felt really good. I was a little surprised to get the all womp square, but once I got like both of those, I think I felt pretty good about my position just because I knew I was ahead and I could. And then like near the end of the second game, or when All Stars and CCM was marked by BizzareScape, I kind of knew that I had the Bowser in the bag and had free reign upstairs I was pretty sure I did because I know that would take a while and I was doubting whether he had already gone to basement or not.
Definitely, sure. Well, yeah. Congrats again in BizzareScape. Nice first couple matches there. Did you have fun at least? I mean, second place, not too shabby. You are advancing. How you feeling?
I mean, it was a fun thing. I'm just kind of disappointed about the last match, just because everything Yogo was doing was ahead of me. The only thing was because I guess I did CCM 100.
Yeah. Go, you know, like I said, I probably would have. What I was going to do is go for the all Womps square, and then probably head to CCM because it is kind of short. But you know, it really just depends. But once you saw that square and Womps was taken, I think that CCM was the play for sure. So I don't think you did anything necessarily wrong there. Just kind of how it goes sometimes in bingo. But again, good job to all you guys, BizzareScape,
Thank you.
Yogo, and Coswet.
Thank you.
Bizarre and Yogo advancing, and Coswet, thanks for participating. And yeah, I think we're about to wrap it up here so we can get to this next SMO match.
Well, thank you, that was fun. And good luck, my fellow people.
Thanks,
I love you.
GG all.
GG.
Thank
Right
you guys for commentating and hosting.
Yeah, no problem. All right, well, we will wrap things up for now then. Shout outs to everybody that joined the qualifiers, everybody that's advancing, all the commentary, and we will have some more matches in the Lockout Bingo tournament next weekend, so keep an eye on the schedule. And we will be right back with some SMO World Peace action. I get so used to saying any percent, it's hard to say anything else. We will be right back in about 5 minutes or so, hopefully, and we'll start things right off. So be right back.
Thanks, everybody.